if you have hiatal hernia syndrome or you suspect you do, how can you sleep better? I don't have to tell you if you're suffering that sleep can be kind of miserable. You're waking up in the middle of the night, maybe you've got acid in your mouth, you're choking on it, maybe your heart is racing or you're having a panic attack. It's really miserable. So first of all, I want to explain what's happening physiologically and then things you can do to help while we're getting to the root cause. So what's happening at night is, of course, we're horizontal, and during the day gravity is helping pull down a bit, right? Just the action of gravity, which you lose when you get horizontal at night. So what gravity is doing is helping pull that stomach down a little bit, helping pull the diaphragm down a little bit. And so with hiatal hernia syndrome, the stomach gets compressed and it pushes up and it runs into the diaphragm, which now spasms, leading to shortness of breath and anxiety. And they both elevate enough to get in the way of the heart, which is right above the stomach, and then the heart can start palpitating. So that's the phenomena that occurs, worsened by lying down, because gravity is not helping, so everything can push up more. So if your symptoms are worse at night, that's likely why. And it can be terrifying. And I mean, patients tell me these stories all the time, like just, totally fast asleep and then bam, spitting up acid, or their heart is racing, they have this panic attack. I mean, how frightening, just terrifying. And if you've made trips to the ER, you're in very good company with a lot of our patients when we first meet them. And it's a horrible way to live life. It's really no life at all, and I understand. So what I want for you is to get to the true root cause of why you have the hiatal hernia syndrome, and so you don't have to suffer with this. But in the interim, some things you can do are definitely, as best you can, have a good 3 hours between your last meal and bed. A nice thing to do after you eat your dinner is to take a stroll. Not a run, not a brisk walk, but just a stroll to help things digest faster and just relax you. So if you can do 15 to 30 minutes, stroll around the neighborhood, great. If you live in an apartment complex and you just want to go up and down the halls, it might be boring. You can listen to something, listen to a podcast, but just take the time and move the body after you eat. So that's very important. If you can elevate the head of your bed, that can help. And you have to find an angle where you can still sleep without, sliding down your bed, but that elevation can help quite a bit. There are also foam cushions you can buy to elevate your pillow. So you have to kind of play with it to get it to the right angle where you feel like your acid reflux is not as bad. Another thing that you can do is something called box breathing. Now what box breathing does is it activates your vagus nerve. And your vagus nerve is a cranial nerve that gets irritated as part of hiatal hernia syndrome. So what the vagus nerve does is it's calming and relaxing. So it allows you to breathe deeply, it slows down your heart, it relaxes you. So it handles all those symptoms that you're waking up in the middle of the night, in the middle of the opposite of. So to engage your vagus nerve, again, box breathing, which is, it's like you're building a box, with 4 corners with breath. So you take a deep breath in through your nose, slowly, so maybe to a count of 4. We'll do it together. Now you hold it. I'm not breathing. I'm talking, but I'm not breathing. And then you hold it maybe up to 6 counts, and then slow count out for 4 to 6, and then hold, don't breathe again. And then in through the nose again. So 3 of the sides of the box, you're not breathing. So you're raising the carbon dioxide in your blood, which engages your vagus nerve. So it gets you out of that fight or flight, basically. And this is something I do almost daily because I tend to wake up in the middle of the night, I have to go to the restroom, and then when I get back to bed, it's just my genetic predisposition. I'm like, boom, I'm ready to go. And it annoys me most nights that I can't just drop back off, but I just do the box breathing for a very short period of time and then I'm asleep, so it's great. But this is something that whether you awaken in the fight or flight or you just do it right before bed and you engage that vagus nerve. We also have an instrument, it's a device, and it's called Truvaga. And this is something, it is a device that helps reset the vagus nerve. And I'm going like this because it's a device you put right here on your neck. If you've ever utilized a TENS unit, it's like a little, it's a little electric current feeling. It's not uncomfortable at all. It's like a little tickle, if you will. But this is a device that is sold. The company is Truvaga, so it's Truvaga for vagus nerve. And it's something that we do utilize as part of our programs, and you can get it at a discount. So there's a link on our site, rootcausemedicalclinics.com, and I'll put this in the notes as far as in the description because I don't remember the specifics. I've had to take advantage of it, but I do know that the company, if you buy it on your own, it's more expensive than if you buy it through us, and there's probably other clinicians, of course, that use this discount as well. But I just want you to know it's available. We've had wonderful results. Now, it's part and parcel of everything. I don't think you can use it in isolation and expect everything's going to be fixed. But it's definitely part, and if you're somebody who has a lot of anxiety, a lot of panic attacks, you're in fight or flight a lot, it's really magnificent, and there's no side effects. You do it, it's a 2-minute cycle that you do morning and night. I do it every morning and night after I brush my teeth, and my husband and I both do it, and we've really noticed a difference in just more calm and more relaxation. So these are some hints of things you can do to help you sleep better, while, and this is very important, you've got to get help for the real root cause of this, which tends to be digestive in nature, to really figure out how it is you got here, how it is that you've got so much inflammation in your digestive tract, and what we need to do to completely resolve it. So yes, you can, take time after. You shouldn't go to bed on a full stomach ever anyway. So these are all good advices regardless, but we also want to really solve this for you. So that's what we're here for if you want the help. And you can contact us for a consultation. We have an 85% success rate without drugs or surgery, and we've helped well over 5,000 people. So we'd be delighted to help you, and call us for a consultation. I hope this was good information for you.